Welcome to CCBC TV's Arts Showcase, a series featuring performances from the campuses of the Community College of Baltimore County. I'm Monica Otal, Professor of Music and Concert Manager at CCBC. Today's Arts Showcase features the trio Montage, composed of clarinetist Marguerite Levin, baritone Phillip Collister, and pianist Timothy McReynolds. This unique ensemble has performed throughout the United States and Europe and offers a mixed program of standard classical literature, original contemporary works, and crossover popular styles.
Was born in winter. My earliest memory, dearest Mommy, wheeling my baby carriage through a blissful blizzard. As soon as I awoke, I knew there'd be no work for me today. I knew, after all, I'd been waiting for a decent snowfall the entire winter. And there it was, swirling out of the sky, brilliant flakes. As soon as I awoke, I knew, flashing, falling, without end, swirling out of the sky, infinity, to touch, taste, smell, see, hear, infinity. I was born in winter. Good afternoon. Welcome to this concert by Trio Montage. My name is Phillip Collister. Joining me are Marguerite Levin and Timothy McReynolds. We're pleased to be here today at Essex Community College. The pieces you're hearing now are from a cycle called The Seasons, written by Valencio Jackson, a Maryland-based composer. The history of our group actually started with Marguerite and I. Marguerite used to teach at Towson University, where I'm on the faculty, and we commissioned a work for a concert we did there just for solo clarinet and voice. And we love the combination of it. As you may know, the clarinet is oftentimes paired with soprano and piano, but very rarely with baritone and piano. We love the sonority of the sound, and we approached Valencio Jackson about completing more songs for this cycle, which we premiered at Clarinet Fest in Texas, I believe, wasn't it, Marguerite? Yeah. And so we hope you enjoyed these selections. You'll be hearing another piece by Valencio Jackson later in the concert. We really like the sonority of the baritone, clarinet, and piano together, all the various sonorities that it can create. So we hope you enjoy these selections. And not described revives the earth far and wide. Flower jewels, the crystal fountains, ascending upon the tallest mountains. When spring arrives in the babbling brooks, and the powers arise within secret nooks, and morning dispels the silvery shadow, new light falls on flowering mallow. The earth is dancing. The earth is dancing. Ah, the earth is dancing. Emerging about our faces, glowing faces with their listening ears in secret places. The smell of spring, the earth spirit's prance, the earth spirit's prance. The fruit flies float and crickets dance. Earth spirits prance and crickets dance. Gnats sail low with the breeze, coursing along the airway seas. The mossy stone, the budding tree shaped and grown to again see spring arrive. See spring arrive. It's so good to be alive. The earth is dancing and will not cease to an awakening rhythm, a new dream of peace. The magical realism of sleeping lakes, the mystical idealism within awakes. When spring arrives, when spring arrives, and crickets dance, the earth is dancing. When spring arrives, arrives. I saw two clouds at morning tinged with the rising sun, and in the dawn they floated on and mingled into one. I thought that morning cloud was blessed. It moved so sweetly to the west. I saw two summer currents flow smoothly to their meeting and join their course with silent force. In peace each other greeting, was their course through banks of green, while dimpling eddies played between. winter's beam and summer stream float on in joy to meet a calmer sea. Where storm shall cease, a purer sky, where all is peace. There's a whisper in the night wind and a coolness in the dawn. There's a star, a gleam to guide us when October starts to yawn, to yawn, to yawn. Where the prairie browns in silence, lonely sunsets fade and die. Then the stars throng out in glory, glory, to gem-light the vaulted sky, o'er the green-clad mountain valleys. Where the stillness brings deep peace. as the moon comes out of hiding to renew her earth-born leaves, there's a hushing in the evening and a lateness in the dawn. And the leaves begin to tremble. When October starts to yawn, when October starts to I have long loved the music of Gabriel Fauré and many of the French composers who typify the early part of the 20th century. And when Marguerite and Tim and I were preparing for a clarinet fest we did in Italy last summer, we talked about using some of the music of Gabriel Fauré and reimagining it with our combination. So I've arranged 3 of his probably most popular songs, and including the clarinet now, with those pieces. We hope you enjoy them.
That's a clarinetist.
visage choisi que vos charmants masques et bergamasques, jouant de lutte et dansant et quasi triste sous leur déguisement fantasque. Tout en chantant sur le mot mineur, l'amour vainqueur et la vie opportune. Ils n'ont pas l'air de croire à leur bonheur, et leurs chansons se mêlent au clair de lune. Au calme clair de lune, triste et beau, qui fait rêver les oiseaux dans les arbres, et sangloter d'extase les genoux. Les grands jets d'eau svelte parmi les marbres. Des donneurs de sérénades et les belles écouteuses échangent des propos fades sous les ramures chanteuses. C'est Tircis et cette amante, et c'est l'éternel clitandre, et c'est Damis qui pour mainte cruelle fit m'avertendre. Leur courte veste de soie, leurs longues robes à cœur, leur élégance le joie, et leurs molles ombres bleues tourbillonnent dans l'extase d'une lune rose et grise, et la mandoline jase parmi le frisson de brise. Les donneurs de sérénades et les belles écouteuses échangent des propos fades sous les ramures chanteuses.
We commissioned Valencio Jackson recently to compose some new songs for our group. We are really happy with his compositional style. He's actually a doctoral student at Catholic University right now, finishing up there. And his voice, the voice you heard earlier in The Seasons, has changed quite a lot over the years. Those were composed for us in 2010 or 9, something like that. and but his compositional voice has changed quite a lot. This next song is a premiere of a work from a new song cycle that he's written for us called Effet na Lui, which is based on a text by Paul Verlaine, the same poet who wrote the poems for the songs you just heard. The difference here is that Paul Verlaine was actually writing poetry in response to some pencil sketches that he saw on a street in Paris. These sketches are long gone. We don't even know if they still exist, or if they do, where they are. So what we have here is a poet writing in response to a painting or a pencil sketch, and then sort of reimagining this image. It's a very sort of terrifying image in some ways, if you look at the translation of the poem, with dead bodies hanging and wolves nipping at their feet, and halberdiers, which are these men in armor with pikes stuck in the air. It's a strong image, which was obviously in black and white. You'll hear in this piece that Valencia has written for us, sort of borrowing from a lot of what we associate with French Impressionism, a very sort of detached French view of things, and in this very stark landscape that is told through a particularly American voice, which is also borrowing from certain French isms.
Un jour la silhouette d'une ville gothique et tient au loin ta grille la plaine. Gibet plein de pondérables gris, secoué par le vide à bec des corneilles, et dansant dans les noix des gigues non pareilles. Tandis que leurs pieds sont la parure des lots. Quelques buissons d'épines et pins, et quelques sans l'oreille de le feuillage, à droite, à gauche. C'est le filigène feuille d'un fond d'ébauche. Et puis autour de toi livide, prisonniers qui vont pieds nus, de 125 à buissonniers, en marche, et le fait droit comme des fédères, prise en contre-raison des lances.
And now for something completely different. These piano pieces are written on themes of children. Forgot to mention that in the middle of that piece, he's poking fun at Tristan und Isolde of Wagner. There's a little Wagner theme in there that he was laughing at in there, and I should have told you before.
This next piece, called Dream Sonatina, is written by Brian Balmages, who is also a Maryland-based composer, a wonderful band conductor. And a few years ago, we premiered at Carnegie Hall, and Marguerite played this sonata as part of that concert there. We hope you enjoyed this work as well. What do you think? We really appreciate being here today with you all today. We thank you so much for coming. We hope that you will look for our group again. We actually are planning a recording in the next year or so. And for any of you who are baritones out there, you might be, I hope you will explore this combination. It's a really wonderful sonority. And any of you who are studying singing, I cannot encourage you enough to collaborate with other people besides a pianist. I love pianists, but there's something extraordinary about collaborating with other instrumentalists and voice at the same time. Guitar and voice are a fantastic combination, and we're gonna skip Send in the Clowns. Are we okay to go a little bit longer?
Should we just go on to it?
One more.
You guys want to hear both? Yeah.
So we'll do both Send in the Clowns and bit by bit, putting it together. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines. No one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Quick, send in the clowns. What a surprise! What a cliché! I'd come to feel about you what you felt about me. Why only now, when I see that you've drifted away? What a surprise! What a cliché. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my Don't bother, they're here. So speaking of working with interesting instruments, I have never, until working with Marguerite, sung with a bass clarinet, just the bass clarinet. And this next piece, putting it together, also by Stephen Sondheim, is a really wonderful exploration of what the bass clarinet and the baritone voice and piano can do together.
Although it's probably a very cold
It's going to be a very cold bass
bass
clarinet.
clarinet.
Let me,
I should also mention, by the way, that all three of us are graduates of University of Maryland. I teach at Towson University. Marguerite used to teach at Towson, now lives in Boston. Timothy is on the faculty at University of Maryland as in charge of their collaborative piano program, or actually a member of the collaborative piano faculty. We are very proud of having come from University of Maryland. I'm very proud of teaching at Towson University. We hope that if you are looking for future education after you finish here at CCBC, that you will
come to the University of Maryland.
that you'll come to Towson first and then go check out University of Maryland. But do come check. We both have, our institutions both have wonderful things to offer for you depending on your career path. And there are also fantastic schools in Boston too if your path takes you up that way. Thank you so much for coming today.
One, two.
Bit by bit, putting it together, piece by piece, only way to make a work of art. Every moment makes a contribution, every little detail plays a part. Having just a vision's no solution, everything depends on execution. Putting it together, that's what counts. Ounce by ounce, building up the image. Small amounts, adding up to make a work of art. First of all, you need a good foundation, otherwise it's risky from the start. Takes a little cocktail conversation, but without the proper preparation, having just a vision's no solution. Everything depends on execution. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit. Link by link, making the connections. Drink by drink, taking every comment as it comes. Learning how to play the politician, like you play piano, bass, and drums. Otherwise you'll find your composition isn't gonna get much exhibition. Art isn't easy. Every minor detail is a major decision. Have to keep things in scale, have to hold to your vision. What's the little cocktail conversation if it gets the funds for your foundation? Every time I start to feel defensive, I remember music is expensive. Dot by dot, building up the image. Shot by shot, keeping at a distance doesn't pay. Still, if you remember your objective, not give all your privacy away, a little bit of hype can be effective, long as you can keep it in perspective. After all, without some preparation, no one's gonna give you an audition. Art isn't easy. Overnight, you're a trend. You're the right combination. Then the trend's at an end. You're suddenly last year's sensation. All they really want is repetition. All they really like is what they know. Gotta keep a link with your tradition. Gotta learn to trust your intuition while you reestablish your position so that I can be on exhibition.
Well, so that you can be on exhibition.
That's right.
This is a clarinet concert.
No, please. Be newborn,
They tell you till they're blue, boy. You're new or else you're through, boy. And even if it's true, boy, you do what you can do. Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, working out the vision night and day. All it takes is time and perseverance, and a little luck along the way. Putting in a personal appearance, gathering supporters and adherents, mapping out the songs that in addition, harmonizing each negotiation, balancing the part that's all musician, with the part that's strictly presentation, balancing the money with the mission, till you have the perfect orchestration, even if you do have the suspicion that it's taking all your concentration. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit, beat by beat, part by part, sheet by sheet, chart by chart, track by track, reel by reel, stack by stack, deal by deal, spat by spat, spiel by spiel, and that is the state of the art.
I hope you enjoyed this wonderful performance by Trio Montage. If you would like to attend a Music Forum concert, please note that each Friday during the fall and spring semesters, the Music Department of CCBC Essex presents Music Forum concerts at 12:20 in the Recital Hall of the Arts and Humanities Hall on the Essex campus. These concerts are an integral part of our students' education, and all of the concerts are free and open to the public. For more information on Music Forum, please call 443-840-1521. I'm Monica Otal. Thank you for watching CCBC TV's Arts Showcase.